1 week left for Edo people to decide their next governor, and Peter Obi is still in Edo State, campaigning hard for Lumida Bata. Today they are in ApC in Edo North. You can see the atmosphere is electrifying because of his presence. In this off-season Edo State governorship election, there are many things at play, but one thing is very clear. Many people agree that good governance is top priority. They believe that with good governance, Edo State will change. The fortunes of Edo people will be turned around like never before. Now, the best candidate that can turn around the fortunes of Edo State is where people are divided in Edo State. That's why they are having an election in the first place. And since perception can never be the same among many people, just like the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You might see someone as pretty, but someone else will say, the nose is awkward, the eyebrows are off, the lips are too thick, the person is not pretty. Yes, humans are wired differently. That's why all of us can never think the same way. Now, bring all this to politics. How do you determine the best candidate in an election, not just a Edo State governorship election? It's very important that you determine the best candidate, because taking a chance is very dangerous in politics. The experience of last year alone, many people must have learned their lessons. So how do you determine the best candidate? You start by asking them questions. Yes, you can never know everything you want to know about all the candidates, but you have to try. You have to ask them questions, dig into their past, look at their antecedents, and now you can make a choice and say, okay, since this guy seems clean, he has never been involved in corruption, let me take the chance. Yes, you still call it taking a chance because Nigerian politicians can be unpredictable. Of course, there are very few that you can still predict. You can still predict what they can do, what they are capable of doing. These are the considerations anyone should make before deciding to vote for someone. A politician coming to market himself to you is the normal process. That's called electioneering. But don't take their word for it. You must do your own research. If you truly believe that, hey, I'm convinced that this guy will do the job, then go ahead and vote for him. But never vote for him because it is his turn or the turn of his region to be governor or to be president, or because he merits it. Like they used to say, he has paid his dues over the years. That's why you have to hand the governorship or the presidency to a candidate. No, don't ever do that. Don't also determine the best candidate based on religion. You don't do that. The fact that someone is your brother does not mean that when he gets to power, your whole village and community and entire local government area will be paved with gold, that all infrastructure in the local government will be functional like a first world country. No, that's daydreaming. You can ask Buhari and all the people living in Daura what they are facing, despite the fact that the man spent 8 years in power as the president. So all these are what the electorate in Edo State must do. Some sort of due diligence on the candidates before they say, okay, we've decided to back this person. You can't just hand over your future to someone who will just sit there and be living large without doing anything, without executing any project that will affect the lives of your citizens. You can't do that. And by now, anyone that is still confused about who to back, who to vote for in the coming election in Edo State, then that person shouldn't be voting at all. The campaigns have been going on for a very long time. Some of the candidates have also granted a lot of interviews. They've spoken to the electorate directly, telling them what they plan to do, how they want to turn around Edo State's economy. So if they haven't convinced you up till now, then you shouldn't be voting. Yes, it's time Nigerians took politics very, very seriously. The past year alone, Nigerians have come to understand that politics can affect their lives. Gone are the days when people say, I'm not involved, leave all these politics for touts and aberos. I don't want to get injured. I don't want to participate. Let them do their thing. No, one decision alone of an elected person can ruin your lives, can ruin your savings. All your work the past decade or even more than that, one decision alone can ruin all that. So if you say you won't participate, you're doing yourself. If you also participate and fail to vote for the best candidate, you're also doing yourself. So whether you like it or not, you owe yourself that duty to conduct due diligence on candidates contesting in any election season. If you don't do that, you're handing away your future to one useless politician that will ruin everything you worked for.
You hear what I talk now? Now we get the people. You see this guy when they call your Lubita Patashu? He won't go. Oh, okay, now. Why don't call you? Why don't call you? Why they talk? Very counter. The people must be the ones who decide.
Alright, Edo people, Nigerians will be looking up to you to see the kind of decision and choice you will make come Saturday the 21st. Thanks for watching.
By telling you this, to tell you, time for language, time for talking, and craft. We now have to start changing. So let's work people who are competent. Don't push yourself. To you that I know there's hunger, there's difficulty. So everybody is tempted to collect the peanuts they give you to vote today. But remember that you are selling 4 years of bad governance. You see what we are going through in Nigeria because we compromised our future by selling our future to those who are not competent, who don't have the capacity, capability, or have the compassion to serve our state and our country. Please, do not sell your conscience. Even when they give you the money, you can collect it because it's your money. It's your money that they've taken that are giving you back. But vote not based on that money. Vote for the right candidate. Vote for a candidate that will perform. Vote for Olumide Abata.